Hey lovelies, it's the Outdoor Witch. You've probably heard, if you're watching this channel and if you follow things like the law of attraction and all the law of the universe, of this saying that says, follow your bliss, act on your passion. And I don't know if you're just like me, but for many years I got it actually wrong. And I came across some very interesting teachings. Some times ago, I came across a channeling, someone I really like. I really appreciate the teachings, and it's Bashar, and probably you've heard of this entity who's channeled, Daryl Anchor. All of a sudden, I actually got it. I completely understood what it was meant by follow your passion, act on your bliss, on your highest interest. And that's what I want to share with you today in this video. So by the end of this video, you will know what it really means to act on your passion and how you can implement it daily. Hey girls, listen, juk. I like it. Alright, so if you're anything like me, for many years I was like hearing this act on your highest passion, act on your bliss, and of course I had kind of an idea of what I like, of what I wanted, or where I wanted to be and to go. But it was like, yeah, well, you still have all these things to do every day that are not always so super exciting, like doing the laundry, cooking. If you have kids, you know, all the things you have to do for your kids. And at work also, sometimes there are things you like and things you don't like so much. And I was like, okay, I'll have to do these things in order to do the things I prefer after that. And so it was a constant run, and in a way I felt frustrated. I don't know if you have this. It's like, I want to do this, but I still have this and this to do before I can do, you know, X, Y, Z. And so I ended up being so frustrated all the time. And then, of course, I was not following my bliss. If you're frustrated, it's not at all in this positive energy of being in alignment with things. And so I heard this channeling a few months ago, and it just totally changed my life. He called it the formula. That really helps me implement this follow your passion in my everyday life and make it far less frustrated and so more enriching and less stressful at the same time. So here's the secret. You have to follow your highest excitement in every single minute of your life with the option you have right now in front of you. So you might be passionate about something, of course, like you have a really big passion, let's say for, like me, for animals or for outdoor stuff or for nature. But it's in the little activities, in the little things you do every day also, that you have to follow the highest excitement in that minute. So let's say you have to cook dinner for your family, and you also have to do the laundry and do these things that are not super exciting. And so you will take in turn, what do I feel more exciting about doing right now? Is it the laundry? Is it cooking? Okay, let's say it's cooking, but then you can choose, what kind of meal do I prefer cooking right now? Do I have to force myself to cook that thing that I really don't like? Or do I feel like cooking this plate because it feels delicious, I look forward to eat it? Well, you see the picture. And so it's in every single little action that you do every day that you start following what makes you the happiest, or the feels even slightly more attractive than the other option you have at hand right here, right now. If you follow this on a daily basis in every decision you have to make, if you really follow this basic rule to follow and to act upon your highest excitement right here, right now, your day is going to be so totally different. Because not only is it going to make things much lighter to do, but also it will act as Bashar called the organizational principle. And it means that within that day, because we only have 24 hours and some people need some sleep, they don't, but I guess we all need some sleep. So within these 24 hours, if you act on your highest excitement every single minute, one task after the other, then what you haven't done in these 24 hours were not supposed to be done that day. And yes, you hear me, it was not, they were not supposed to be done that very day. And I don't know about you, but I'm the kind of girl to have hundreds of thousands of things and ideas in my mind and things to do. And I always ended up completely burnt out at the end of the day with far too much on my plate, frustrated for not having done more than I want, much more in that day. And since I've been following this basic principle, follow my passion in every single action that I want to do or have to do too, because we have a life, we have a social life and social responsibility as well. But just the idea of in every single decision that I have to make, I follow my highest interest right now. And it has taken away so much of this pressure and frustration that I was feeling. And guess what? I end up doing as many things and maybe even more things that I used to without this feeling of frustration and of never gonna make it. Do you get me? And there's one other subtle thing to add to this formula, but it's super important. You keep doing these things that excite you the most in that very minute until you cannot push it any further. Let's say you work on a video, and so you're gonna edit it as far as you can, and then suddenly it feels like I don't have any inspiration anymore. I feel sluggish, I'm getting bored, or I'm getting upset. It means that's it for now. Stop here. You've pushed it as far as you could that very day or that very moment. So do something else. Do another action. What other task or action is your highest excitement right now? And do it. The key is to find what is your highest excitement, even if it's slightly more exciting than the other thing you have or other things you have at hand or as option right now, and do it. And push it as far as you can. Just go, until you can't go any further. Do it the best way you can, as far as you can. And when you can't do it anymore, or you can't push it any further that very moment, stop and do something else. You'll come back later, don't worry. I promise you, it works just wonders. I've been doing it for quite a long time now. And you know where the trick stands? Is that we are so used to do things because we want to please somebody else, or because we think that this person or that thing should be done instead, or I should do this for that person first, that we kind of override what our inner guidance is telling us right here, right now. So really check within yourself. How do you feel? Do you feel really motivated to do this, or like really inspired? Is it your highest excitement, or do you do it because it pleases somebody else, or just out of habit, or because you think that you should do it right then? Is it true, or can you do it maybe later, but right now there's something that would please you far more? And it can also be something super mundane, going on social media, just watching a funny video on TikTok, or you can also read a book, watch a movie, take a nap, anything that really appeals to you much more within the options you have at range right here, right now, when you have to make that decision. And then choose for another one when you have done that action and you cannot push it any further. And I don't take enough breaks usually, because I'm like, you have to keep doing this, you still have this and this to do before blah blah blah. And I've noticed that sometimes now I'm like, oh no, actually I just fancy I don't know, going and play with my dogs 10 minutes. So I go, I play with them for a while, and then I'm like, okay, now I'm happy to go back and do this. And even my taxes, you know, we all have to do our taxes. And even that, at some point you're like, oh, I'm gonna do them because then it's done. And you feel like you actually want to do them, believe me. And then you do them, but with a different energy, and it's much lighter, and it works amazing. And the universe is going to support you on your journey to do more and more of the things that you like and you enjoy doing. Because the thing is, with that formula, if you keep acting on what is appealing to you the most in every decision, in every moment, you send the universe or your higher self or your higher mind, or however you want to call it, God, you send this energy out there. My one. You send this energy out there that you are ready to act on your passion, on what ignites you the most, on what makes you feel happy. And the more you do that, the more the universe is going to send you similar things that make you happy, makes you feel good and lively, full of energy. Because you've shown that in every single of your decision, you are ready to choose yourself, but not just yourself in a selfish way, but choose to act on what really make you tick, make you feel great and alive and good. And so that's the kind of energy that you're sending out to the universe. And the universe has no other choice than reflecting this back to you and sending more of the same to you again and again. And I can tell you now out of experience. So I've been doing this for several months, and it's just incredible. I mean, it's nearly unbelievable, all the good things that have happened in my life since then. It's just amazing. And every time I was like, wow, this doesn't really feel good, I'd rather do this instead. And every single time there was a reason that I didn't feel like doing this or going down that way, but instead doing something else. So I will probably do more videos on this topic because it's super important that you really get it and that you really get that click, because let me tell you, it's magic. It's really the key to manifest easily in our life and not to get burnt out or overwhelmed or like we're never doing enough or frustrated. So just give it a try, really. Go try it and try and act on your highest interest, your passion, your excitement in every single minute of your life daily. Try it and please let me know in the comment how it goes for you, because honestly, I think that's gold. It's pure gold, and I'm only too grateful to have come across that channeling from Bashar, and I think it's something that we should all know in this world, and I hope to get this message across to you as well, and I hope it really makes wonders for your own life. So that was it, my lovelies. Take care, and please let me know in the comments how it goes for you. And if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. You can also click the notification bell not to miss any new videos that I will post. And I hope to see you soon in the next one. So until next time, bye.